Welcome to America, people. Welcome to my new home. In the woods.
A lot of people wonder what it's like living in a canvas tent. So let me show you.
Millions and billions of people in America do not have anywhere to live. They do not have homes. And millions of people in America have resorted to living in their cars.
We're a family of 8 living in a tent in a 24-foot camper by choice.
Hi, just wanted to give you another update. I'm here at my campsite right here.
Putting another tarp over this because it was really cold last night, so.
Well, guys, here we go.
Who are you and why should I care?
Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel. Guys, this is the American dream.
Welcome to America, people. Welcome to my new home. In the woods. I just got my house set up. I have two jobs. And in those two jobs, I currently make more than my ex-husband and I made in the first 10 years of our marriage combined. And yet, I can't find a place to live. There's multiple issues at play here. I was living in a seasonal place that I had to move out of this week because it's like a summer cottage hotel place, and she needs to make money. And that place was $1,800 a month, and I still had to pay to put my stuff in storage. What does a girl do? I'm not going to quit my job right now, or jobs. No way. So I already had camping equipment from during the pandemic. Figured, why don't I attempt to romanticize this shit out of my life and make my home outside for the summer? Because otherwise I'm just gonna cry. I got pretty twinkle lights, so it shouldn't be too terrible. The issues are there's zero inventory, too many Airbnbs, sitting empty no less, people in big houses and only one person living there, people owning multiple houses and not living in any of them, the fact that I'm 52 and single and people don't want to rent even a one bedroom to a single person. And can I blame them? As much as it sucks, what if I lose my job? The world's losing their jobs. At least if they rent to two people, there's a chance they'll get their rent. So even if I can afford to pay to live somewhere, I can't find a place. This isn't ideal when you're working two jobs. And it's not super close to work, but it's fine. There's no traffic. But I'm 52 and single and living in a tent.
So, guys, this is the situation going on right now in the United States. Look at this lady right here. She is 52 years old, currently working two jobs, and she's living in a tent in the woods. This is what's going on in the United States right now. Even though you are working two jobs, you cannot find a decent place to live. This is the only option you have, living in a tent in the woods. It is very sad, the situation going on in the United States with today's economy.
A lot of people wonder what it's like living in a canvas tent. So let me show you. We cook just like regular people, just in a little toaster oven or microwave or skillet or a crock pot. We have electricity just like everybody else too, but we use jackeries instead of a power company. We have heat in the winter, we have fans and AC in the summer. And I bet you're wondering about a bathroom. Yes, we have a bathroom, outside composting toilet, and outdoor shower. It is absolutely amazing. We get our water hauled in for super cheap, 2 cents a gallon. We even built this fence right here to block the wind against our canvas tent. We do pretty much the same things everybody else does, just a little bit different.
Guys, a lot of families have to make the decision nowadays living in tents like this. They living a family of 8 people living on this condition. It's very nice. The setup that they have everything they need. It looks like they are renting the land. So this is one of the choices that a lot of people are doing. Either they're buying land or they are renting land. They are living there a lot cheaper than renting. Even though they are working, they have a job, 2 or 3 jobs, they just decide to get out of the system because rent is through the roof. And if you could save some money living this way, this is a good option.
This is reality. This is the real thing going on.
We're a family of 8 living in a tent in a 24-foot camper by choice. You ever been so broke that you started budgeting out toilet paper squares, gave up the house, gave up the bills, gave up the fake idea of stability that was really just a paycheck to paycheck and panic attack? We worked 70 hours a week to live a life that we can't even enjoy. So now we're doing it different.
Like I said, this is the decision that a lot of people are making. They decide to get out of the system, getting out of the rat race, and living life with no bills. Just the basic necessities.
I'm smart.
A lot of U.S. citizens, they are living a fake life. They are pretending that they are doing good in life, but they just have a whole bunch of debt.
Really?
Living in a big house and having a fancy car, even though you cannot afford it, just to show it off to your neighbors or your family. That's not a good life to live.
Hi, just wanted to give you another update. I'm here at my campsite right here. I did find me a heater, which it's right here for my tent. Now I got to figure out how to get some propane for it, but at least it's a step in the right direction. So far, all the resources have helped me find houses. Still, there's nothing out there. I'm just amazed at how many people are living in tent, and it just saddens me, to see. Especially, there's a veteran that's staying out in a tent on the other end of town, and he can barely walk, and so it's not just me, I know that. But I just wanted to give an update. I'm really tired, wore out. My health isn't the greatest, and well, that's it for right now.
Lady, you are not the only one. You're not alone. This situation is going on pretty much everywhere in the United States.
Fact.
People, they cannot afford rent, so they are living in tents, living in their cars. Most of us, we are pretty much one paycheck away from being homeless. It is very sad, the situation in the United States. This is supposed to be a rich country, and it is not. The American dream is just a dream.
Putting another tarp over this because it was really cold last night, so we need some more cover from the wind. Got this here. We're following the corners. We're gonna put it around this. Got this rope here attached to this tree. Because this pillar wasn't in there. We cheated multiple holes. There might be like a rock in there or something.
How's it looking over there?
Good.
As long as you are happy, that's all that matters. If you are comfortable living in a tent and you don't have bills to pay, that's all that matters. You have to be happy. A lot of people, they have a car, they have a house, but they're not happy because they are drowning in debt.
You have to think, young brother, about your future. Huh?
Millions and millions of people in America do not have anywhere to live. They do not have homes. And millions of people in America have resorted to living in their cars. And yet there is houses and apartments that are empty. Why is this? Because this is the epitome of capitalism. People in America, the rents are so high that they cannot afford to live in a home. And so most people, when you get a job, what do? You buy a car in which you live in. This is the global king, if you like, of capitalism. These are the people who have gone round the world destroying countries, trying to enforce democracy and capitalism. And America is a failed state. Make no mistake about it, it's a failed state. The numbers of homeless people in America is catastrophic. The number of people living in cars is even bigger. And yet, a lot of people around the world think that they're going to get to America to make that American dream. It is just that. It's a dream. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, a lot of people are opting to live in their cars because they cannot afford rent, and it's a lot cheaper living in your car. You buy a membership of a gym, you go there, you take a shower, you do exercise and all that. It's a lot cheaper. So this is another option that people are opting to do. Instead of living in a tent, they are living in a car. Guys, this is another option that people are opting for, living on storage units.
Damn, dude, that's tight.
Yeah, I like that shit.
It is illegal. In the United States, it's illegal to live in a storage unit, but if you know how to do it, like this guy right here, you're gonna be able to do it without getting in trouble. I'm not recommending, I'm not saying that you should do this. You know, you do whatever you have to do, but let's continue with the video. Wow. So guys, here we have it. This guy, he's living in a storage unit. At least he's doing it responsible. He's not telling anybody where he lives, and he has like everything organized. Like I said, this is another option that people are taking in United States because they cannot afford rent. And some people, they are able to pay rent, but they refuse to pay $2,000, $3,000 for an apartment just to go there and lay their heads, because they're spend so much time working that they just go there to take a shower and go to sleep, and next day just wake up and do it all over again.
This is America. Don't got you slipping on.
Why are you going to be paying $3,000 or more in a place that you barely in it? Or having a big house just to show it off and say that you live in a big house?
Don't care. Still don't care. I don't care. I don't.
Nowadays, people are opting to live in smaller places, more affordable, because they don't want to pay, you know, the high prices of taxes and property taxes, insurance. The insurance on your house is through the roof, and the American dream every single day is more difficult for you to achieve it, more difficult for you to buy a house because of the high interest rates, high taxes. So guys, let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. How is it where you live? Do you see a lot of people living in cars, living in tents? Let me know in the comments below. Guys, if you made it this far into the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also like this video, it really does help the channel grow. Thank you guys for your support, and see you on the next video.